Kept you waiting, huh? Yep, it's nice to be back. Shout out to Bronmans. It's quite the shift from, what, 3 weeks ago when I reckoned I was just going to outright finish it in that one long session, and then didn't play for 2 weeks because of, what, bank holiday, and then the week before that, broken internet. Here now, feeling fairly confident that I will finish the game still, because it felt like we were on that final path, but it was the right move to leave it till this week. Only I'm in some kind of cave with symbols, which I believe I was trying to draw. Yep, great drawings. That one looks like a horse, a rocking horse. Not sure if it was meant to or not. I do indeed have a save game of that. 7 feels wrong. Wait, is there a continue option? Oh no, it is there. Load and save game, load train 7. Just getting paranoid. No, it's fine, we're here. Right, so I'm hit the wrong one of these and everything collapses. And I get crushed. And what I actually need to do is do them in the right order or just the right ones. And I have seen in the caves, although I'm no longer sure what order I've seen them in. I've seen this fella, the one I said looked like a rocking horse. That fella. That just looks like a J. This one. And I've got another squiggle here, which doesn't look like any of them. Oh, and I'm underground, so I can't phone anyone. So I'm pretty sure I've tried each of the ones I've seen, which is 3 of them, probably, because the squiggle one doesn't appear to be here. And each of them were bad, so maybe those are the ones I need to leave standing. Have I tried just doing an arbitrary one?
Okay, so far so good.
Oh, okay, so maybe the ones I've seen are the ones that I need to keep.
I think I made a boo-boo.
Nope, I've made a boo-boo there. But
Okay, so
I do at
far
least
so
know
good.
that... Oh, it also... I can proper just bullshit this then. It feels wrong. But is this going to be an exciting puzzle? And now I can't remember what that one was that was there.
I think
Wait,
I
that's
made
the
a
same one
boo-boo.
again. Come on. I was just checking that that was the same one. It hadn't reset me back to the start. And that the dialogue wasn't confusing me. Right, so... I've done one that's fine.
Okay, so far so
You know,
good.
because if I could go and find what that one on the far left was... I could go and, like, find that somewhere in the mine and be like, oh, cool, it's that one. And then reassure myself that I'm on the right track for the actual puzzle. Scroll back like 3 weeks on my phone in case I took a proper photo of this, but I don't think I did. I don't think it was necessary. No, this is way more than 3 weeks now. Yeah, if I scroll back, my last Nancy Drew pictures are from the whole job I had working at Burger Bar. Good times. Not sure why I needed a photo of any of that, actually. Anyway, right. So, I kind of could bullshit this since it seems to auto-save after each one, but I don't want to. That feels wrong. So... Ooh. This view looks unfamiliar, which is weird. So I'm trying to remember, were all the symbols interactable points, or just have to use my eyes to spot them and trust myself that I've spotted them? Because there's one around there, isn't there, when I go in and double back. I don't see any others. Was there not one there? Did I imagine there being one there? All of this being able to look around must be for something. Am I just missing it over and over again? Oh well. I'm gonna stop worrying about that for now. I mean, now I'm just going wandering, which is a terrible idea. I'm just going to get so lost. But it feels better than cheating the puzzle. I'm not even doing a good job of getting lost. This is the right direction again. Is it in this room? There was another one. I've suddenly got one route out here. Ooh! Oh, that's interesting. So this is wrong. Possibly. Because this isn't where the compass was ever pointing me, right? But then I found myself a symbol. So I can't get back up there. So I've got this symbol, which I've drawn down to describe. It's sort of Z-y, isn't it? Like a... or a 2. I think that's a green fella. And there's nothing that way anyway. Ooh! There's a lot more to this than I expected. But how would I have known to go this way if not for just blindly exploring? It's probably a bad call. This looks second chancey. I should just put something in a notebook about that. Nope.
Finish that.
Okay, so I've done that. I guess I've got
Still
to keep
have to
looking
do
for
that.
that, haven't I? And then that
Still
I
have to
done. Have I already been? No, I haven't already been here, have I? Because there was a lift, wasn't there? But then, yeah, this showed me green and a green lizard, so this is some kind of correct route. Oh, so I think the squiggle I drew might be that snake there, because I wasn't sure if it was a symbol. Oh, so is that the same lift I originally came down in? So all I've actually done here is just... it's a wrong turn that resets me to the start. But no, it's not. It's critical, because it's found me that bit. What happens if I go this wrong way? That's the wrong way I just went, isn't it? Nope, that's a different wrong way. The sheriff pad changing colour, Bronmans. I didn't realise you'd missed the previous one. That's telling me the route to get to the correct place, so it's showing me which colour of lizard to follow. So I've got that one. So yeah, showing... I mean, orange is the only option there. Oh, he's actually sending me off to the right, isn't he? So it looks like this thing is helpfully telling me the right route, but then I pretty much need to go all of the wrong routes to actually solve the other puzzle. So I could have just mapped this. Like, it would have been quicker to just map this without having the sheriff badge hint. Which way is he pointing? I guess that way. Whoa, nope, done that one. That's the one I've done like 1,000 times now, yep. Oh my god. I don't feel entirely stupid for getting that bit wrong, because the turning around doesn't really do what you'd expect, so... And it would actually be quite hard to map on paper because of that. Okay, so that one is not back the way I came, that is. Wait, this is the correct route? I was trying to go the wrong way. Shut that up, didn't I? Okay, so there must be a wrong turn that sends you down this track? Surely? You wouldn't just let me wander up and down this for no reason. So, yeah, that's correct. Did I just not move far enough before clicking? That's the one I've done a million times. Right. Oh yeah, and there is only one route here. Yeah, that's what I just did there, isn't it? I tried to go... I think it's probably worth managing your own expectations there, Bronmans. Because, like, yeah, this does feel like exactly, especially with the colour path thing. It does feel perfectly set up for a Here's Shorty moment, but we'll be so sad if there isn't. Sometimes Esteban doesn't return. Sometimes you don't get a Here's Shorty moment. It's best to just be happy when it does happen. And then I guess if there is one, I'll have to move all these fucking lizards. So that's the J, which I knew about. So where's the new... Oh! So I can't see my new symbol. Does that mean I've already shoved it over? In which case, I want to go back to earliest, and I think that's the first one.
I think I made a boo-boo.
I made a boo-boo. That was a lot of wandering where I found one extra symbol which I now can't see, but I think may have been, I'm hoping was the first one I pressed. So now I'm going to try all of the other ones that I have seen.
Uh-oh.
Nope. Like, because they're kind of in order. Except that one where I took a wrong turn is not.
Uh-oh.
J that's right here. Yeah, I'm not good at this puzzle.
Uh-oh.
They can't all be the wrong one, right? But there are a lot of them. So what am I missing?
Uh-oh.
It's been a while since I've murdered Nancy this many times in quick succession. Sure?
Nuts.
Yeah, sorry everyone, I am just going to bullshit this, and then after I've finished I'll probably look up what the solution was meant to be, because I'm curious, but...
I think I made a boo-boo.
I cannot make any sense of it with what I've seen. Sure. So I still feel like the ones I've seen are more likely to be fine. So I'm going to try them first.
I think I made a boo-boo.
Okay, not that one. I'm glad it resets you to like the last click at least.
I think I made a boo-boo.
Any others that you reckon you've seen that I've forgotten about? Maybe all the J ones are better.
I should be able to get through there now.
Cool. No idea what I did. So I guess... So it was those ones in order, which did include all the ones I saw. Which means I guess the others I hit at random probably were somewhere in the maze. But because it wasn't a linear route, I'm not really sure what the order is. Can I still shove more over, cause trouble? No, I can't. Oh!
Jake Hurley, I presume?
Poor fella. Out of his trousers? Oh no, I don't get to steal his trousers.
Camille. It figures he'd be carrying a picture of her. There's something underneath it.
Is that a hint of a message I want? Do I want that stamp?
Looks like a letter. April
Okay.
14th, 1865.
Ooh, so close to April 14th today. That was a good reading, Nancy, thanks. Whoa, it's got presidential seal on it. Oh, it's the president refusing to go on his weird train.
Your humble friend, Abe.
Okay. I was like, oh, do I need to memorise the name of that play? Is that going to come in a puzzle? Like, no, I'm guessing that is just the play he was famously watching when he got done over. And is not relevant to my case.
Oh my gosh. This is from Abraham Lincoln. And April 14th is the day he was assassinated. This letter must be worth a fortune.
That's just what I thought, too.
Here's Shorty.
See, what I didn't tell you when I gave you that letter Jake wrote to Ruth is that I also found his diary, which is how I found out he'd gotten to be friends with President Lincoln, and that he'd gotten a letter from Abe that he knew would be so valuable someday that he always kept it on his person. Can I have it?
Sure.
Whoa.
I knew if we
no
could
go
just
fuck
find
yourself
Jake's
option.
body, we'd find the letter. And you did it, Amy. You did it. I'm going to be famous. Good famous for once.
So you never really cared about finding Jake's mine?
Nah. I mean, it would have been nice if it was filled with gold and silver and stuff, but this is what I was really after.
And you followed me because you didn't trust me?
I trusted you to find it. I just didn't trust you to give it to me. And now that you have, you know, I'd really, really be famous if I could say I found this all by myself. But even if I got you to lie for me, how do I know you'd keep lying? Oh my gosh. What if there was like this cave-in and we were trapped, but I was the only one who made it out?
Oh, I'd have to do a cave-in.
Excuse me?
I've done many of these.
Oh my gosh! That way I could not only say that I found the letter, but that I tried to save you. Only you did something stupid, and it was all I could do to
Shit,
save
that's
myself. Oh my gosh! I'd make the national news for sure, and people would say I was smart and resourceful and courageous even.
Lori, you can't be serious. That's crazy.
You don't understand. People are finally going to respect me. I have to do this. Sorry.
Lori!
That is a good cave-in method. Can't falter on that bit.
The opening's blocked. I'm trapped. I'd better get out of here before something else caves in.
Right. So she's not as good as Shorty, is she? I mean, I don't know if that counts. Bronman's, are you satisfied for that as a here's Shorty moment? Because it's the reveal of someone, or did you specifically want like a nice catchphrasey bit that would make a horrifying 3-second clip?
I'm done with that. Can't check that off yet.
That's surprising. I feel like I found Jake's mine here. Also, I don't appear to have a checklist item for like, don't get buried. Oh, I've done this.
I'm done with that.
Just gonna see if there's any other checks while I'm in there. You know, probably not, but sometimes there's old shit you forget about. Because I did have one hanging around right near the start for ages, but I'm pretty sure I did finish it and remember to take it. See, all I've got is this one, which isn't really accurate, but I guess I'll get... Maybe I'll never get the ticket. What if I get the credits without getting to do ticks? Oh, so Marie says she has checked a walkthrough for the puzzle and that I missed one, which does sound plausible because I got bored of doing the full explore. So yeah, I don't think I went to every single room. Oh, because I think you even go back upstairs at some point during it. So was it in order as well, and I didn't manage to correctly identify the order?
Maybe I could get out of here in this.
Oh, I saw those. That's probably the same bit of minecart I walked under just a minute ago. This thing's safe. Whee! So it was less of a puzzle than I expected. Oh, danger. Oh, I think I just had a clicky there to choose my direction, but I didn't notice until too late. Also, I assumed the way I was already going was the right one. Would I have had time to see that? Or is this just going to be a little trial and error bit? Oh, there is... So the danger thing pops up, which is basically telling me I need to look at something. Oh. Careful now. Just turn right when there's a danger sign. That's, so I've got so far. Yep, still working. Or is the danger sign on the left because the danger's on the left and they just happen to... I'm going to click left because the sign's on the right. think I got a puzzle right for once. Am I picking up speed or just rattling more? It's going pretty fast. I'm scared. What if I miss the next puzzle and have to do all this shit again? Oh. No, bit of uphill. Slow me down. That's good. This is a lot to sit through again if I need to repeat it because I fuck up. Oh, I'm just gonna bash her ass.
Lori, are you alright?
Nancy, is everything okay?
My
It
boys!
is now.
As soon as we discovered you and Lori weren't on the train, we jumped off and hightailed it back here.
What the heck's going on?
I'm sure Lori will be glad to tell you all about it.
Darn you, Natalie.
It's Nancy. Dear Hannah, some hostess Lori Gerard turned out to be. When her father heard that she'd tried to seal me up in that mine, he canceled all her credit cards and said that from now on, Lori'll have to support herself. She has yet to stop crying. Tino Balducci told reporters that he knew what Lori was up to all along and said he let Frank, Joe, and me solve the case so we amateurs could enjoy his limelight. Joe was just about to belt him when a big argument broke out between John Gray and Charlena over whether John had really recorded Camille's ghost. She started calling him a crackpot, and then he started calling her a hack. Then, well, let's just say that soon the press was no longer interested in what Tino had to say. As for Jake Hurley, it turns out that his letter from Abe Lincoln is worth a small fortune. Pretty ironic, huh? Jake spent his whole life searching for gold, when all along he possessed something far more valuable. His uncanny knack for making friends.
Boo!
Love, Nancy.
Hey, sassy detective! Cannot remember how you get that, if that's just what it says or if there was something I did to make myself sassy. Because I think I got called sassy in the last game, didn't I? I know, because that's not even my title, because it's actually told me my title. So I think we're all sassy detectives here. Phoenix is my actual title. That's very kindly worded. I mean, I guess I mostly earned that right at the end. With just brute forcing that boards puzzle. Sorry, I'm just finally, after all that excitement, starting to look at chat. A Roman numeral cipher was how I was meant to get the correct order of those things. Ooh. I walked like in a book somewhere or something where it ties those symbols. Because I didn't actually think of looking those symbols up in anything I was carrying. Which possibly I should have done.
Have you ever been to Paris, France? Well, preparez-vous, because that's where my next mystery adventure takes place. I'm going to be the assistant to Minette, a famous fashion designer. I'll be working undercover to find out why she's been acting so peculiar lately, throwing tantrums, firing people. She's even started wearing a mask for no apparent reason. Her studio is in this spooky-looking centuries-old moulin. That's French for windmill. Of course, that doesn't have anything to do with her strange behavior. Or does it? One way to find out. Help me solve my next case. Danger by design. À la prochaine.
France, the land of the Pippa Funnel games. Kind of, inconsistently, but especially by the end. So yeah, I don't own that France one yet, but I agree it looks more. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out for it. Like I said, I've got a couple more that are from different eras with various levels of running, so I'll decide at some point which Nancy Drew I'll do next. But as I believe I've already said, I'm going to do a horse game next, which finished early enough here. I'll start tonight. It's Spirit Lucky's Big Adventure, it's called. I think that's the name. I believe Katie has actually seen the movie or TV series or whatever that it's based off. It's DreamWorks branded. Oh, I don't know if it's a DreamWorks original or if it's based off of it. You do raise a good point, Marie, which I hadn't even considered for the doing a French game. That yeah, are we going to get some sweet accents? Although I am inclined to agree they won't be as sweet. Oh, I don't know about moseying through my wish list. I can't remember what else is on there. Special thanks to all the Greatest Orientalists who aren't getting named. That's like the least special type of thanks. I don't think I actually have any Nancy Drews on my wish list anyway. Like, I own a handful because I bought a couple of packages once. Because like, as soon as you look at one, they're all pretty much done into groups of 4. But I think whenever there is a big Steam sale, I sort of check and look at how many I've got versus what's on sale and stuff, and to see if I need to get any others. But yeah, these aren't actually on my wish list. So my wish list is quite a lot of just like actual normal video games that I just want to play in my own time that aren't nonsense for streaming. Nonsense is unfair, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I'm trying to just chat and make these credits go because there's not going to be a post-credit scene though, is there? We've already had a trailer for the next game, but I always feel bad about skipping credits. These going to be the end. Pretty sure these loop. Anyway, I am going to end the stream and then start a new one with the new game, just because it'll be slightly easier for archiving to YouTube and that. But yeah, if you want to see me start playing the horse game, do please hang around, even though the stream is about to cut off. So yeah, that looks like the end of the credits to me. I think we're good. So yeah, I can't remember if I actually did make it through without a walkthrough at all. Like, I never looked at a walkthrough, but I think there might have been a couple of points where this is the credits looping now. Where like Marie looked at one and pointed me in the right direction, can't remember. But pretty close to no walkthrough. A thing that was basically impossible with like Blackmore or something. Anyway, thanks for watching this and your help, and hopefully I will see you in about 2 minutes with a different game in a bit.